Hello, listeners, and welcome to Spooky Time with Mike and Mindy.
Hiya, spookers.
Hi.
In this episode, we're going to talk about the newly released movie, Descendants 3.
The newly released Disney Channel original movie, so not in theaters.
Correct. Yeah. So this obviously is coming out after the release date. But we think that villains and villain kids obviously fall under the spooky category.
I don't even think you needed to say that.
I know.
Of course they do.
I know.
Also, to deal with it, we love Disney.
Yeah.
Accept it. You don't have to listen to this if you don't want to.
Yeah. So the first Descendants came out in July of 2015.
That's right.
Which it's only been 4 years, and I feel like it's just been in my life so much longer than that.
No kidding, right?
Descendants 2 came out October 2017, and then Descendants 3 has been released August 2nd of 2019. So they've came out every other year pretty much. So, and I hope that they kind of keep coming out, but I'm guessing this is probably the last one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If for no other reason other than, Cameron.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Cameron Boyce, who played Carlos, which is Cruella's
One of the
son,
top 4 VKs.
Yeah,
Cruella's
he
son.
passed away. Not
The actual
that long
actor.
ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
So, and plus, I think they're probably all trying to get out and do their own thing. At a certain age, Disney stars trying to find something else to do.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But anyways, if you're not exactly familiar, Descendants is about villain kids. So we essentially follow 4 primary villains kids. We have Mal, who's Maleficent's daughter. We have Evie, who's the evil queen's daughter. We have Carlos, who is Cruella de Vil's son. And we have Jay, who is Jafar's son. Out of those 4, Mike, who's your favorite?
Evie?
I know, he loves Evie. My favorite's Mal out of the 4 of them, for sure. Do you have a favorite character in general from the movies besides Evie?
I don't know. Do you?
I like Uma, and I really like Gaston's son. I can't remember his name, and Captain Hook's son. I think, I don't know. I think
Harry.
Everybody, yeah, Harry
Yeah.
Hook. I think that all these people that have played their role in Descendants have really owned that character and made it their own, and I pretty much love all of them. I can't think of any of the characters that I've been like, yikes, this is the worst.
Aside from the talking dog.
Oh, yes.
So,
I like to ignore the fact that there was the talking dog in Descendants too, but
it definitely feels like it's an ensemble cast. Everyone is just having a good time with it.
Yeah.
They all take it seriously. Obviously, with a grain of salt. It's villains, kids, and it's Disney Channel original movies. So
yeah, I mean, it's not the best
it's
movie
not
of
a
all
Hollywood
time.
production. But that being said, I think everyone does take it seriously, and they do a good job with it.
Yeah,
I will say, aside from Evie, I did like Uma's character.
I love Uma.
Yeah.
What I really love too about this movie are all of the costumes and sets and all of the details that they have on the Isle of Lost or in Oregon. They just have small touches that really embody whatever character in that area that they're talking about, which I think is really cool.
Oh, for sure. The sets, the costumes, the songs, all of it's really well done. And of course, the visionary Kenny Ortega, of course. So.
Yeah, Kenny Ortega,
Kenny Ortega, who burst onto the Disney Channel original movie scene with High School Musical.
Yes.
And has not stopped the hits ever since.
Yeah, he choreographs all the dancing. So, since we're talking about dancing, what's your favorite Descendants song?
Chillin' Like a Villain.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
What about yours?
I have 2 favorites. Rotten to the Core, obviously.
That's a classic.
Love that
classic,
one.
yeah,
And
big
then
one.
even more classic, and I think is so musical-like, is Evil Like Me with Kristen Chenoweth and Dove Cameron.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it is the most musical song that they have, if that makes sense.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very much musical, obviously with Kristen Chenoweth. So
yeah, and I really like that song. It's just so fun to sing in the car, and like, just, I love it. It's so fun. And I love Dove Cameron. I was a huge Liv and Maddie fan, so. So what do you think about the new Descendants 3 coming out, or is there anything else you want to talk about before we start talking about the new one?
I just think it's fun.
Yeah.
I think it's like a fun thing that they're doing. Also, too, aside from the not theatrical release, but aside from the direct to TV releases, they also have book series.
Yes, they do.
So and not just like standard books, but like spell books and like companion, readings and whatnot. So they've definitely tried to make this like
and they had
a franchise or a
and they had
fantasy series.
An animated series too. It was pretty short.
That's true.
Yeah.
Animated shorts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I think this like went around onto like every type of media that Disney had, and they really put a lot into it to make it the next big thing. And I know that there's like a whole ton of Descendants parties coming to the parks at like Disney Springs, and then for the Halloween party in Disneyland.
Looking forward to it.
We're not going to that one this year.
I would love to.
I know. Maybe next year if they do it again.
Okay,
we'll see.
Maybe.
They probably won't.
Crying.
But yeah. So what do you think of the trailers and stuff that we watched for Descendants 3?
What I like about the trailers is the number of them.
Yeah.
So I like that they all have their own unique thing. I like that they're going for like different takes or different stories from each perspective of like different characters and what this movie is going to culminate for them.
Sure, yeah. I'm a little disappointed in Mal's hair color. It looks not as purpley pink as
You're
it
right.
should.
It looks like she's copying Evie's hair color.
I know, it's turning
Mindy.
blue. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up
Are
with
we
that?
not friends? Okay, anyway.
I also really love the villains that they've chosen for this one, for Descendants 3.
Now, Mindy, which villains have they chosen?
So obviously Uma is still super angry after the end of the second one and stuff.
She was scorned after the second one.
So, and I love her. I think she's amazing. I think she's super talented. And then now we have Hades coming on to the scene.
We've got Hades, and dude can shred.
Yeah.
Like, one of the trailers was him playing guitar, and I swear to God, it was like, without being rip-off, everything element and note-wise follow the same, like, chord progressions and notes of, like, an Eddie Van Halen solo, but it's him. And I'm like, cool. Yeah. I can dig it.
Yeah.
I can dig it.
I don't know what you're saying, but yeah. Then also they are introducing freaking Dr. Facilier and his daughter Celia, and I am like beyond excited about that because these are like my favorite villains, Hades and Dr. Facilier, and if they had Hook, like I'd be like, this is great. Like they've got them all then, but yeah, so.
True.
Yeah, I'm excited. I love all the colors. I love all the costumes. I think that they picked really great, fun villains, to be the bad guys. Just because I don't know, they're more human to me than some of the other villains that exist in the Disney universe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch the movie. What about you?
Oh, yeah. I'm always down for another, like, installment in the Descendants franchise.
Yeah. So, I think with that, we're going to go watch the movie, and then we'll be back after that with spoilers.
Alrighty.
And we're back.
Hello, everyone. We are back.
So before we really get into the storyline of Descendants 3 and everything, and, they did have memorials at the beginning and the end for Cameron Boyce, which was amazing, and I tried to not cry my heart out because
I got a little teary.
Yeah. It was
really touching the way that they paid tribute to him. So
yeah.
I mean, obviously expected.
Yeah.
But even if you expect it, still takes you off guard. So
yeah, I mean he was so young and it just sucks. So
yeah.
Yeah, we just wanted to kind of mention it. But yeah,
So be prepared.
be prepared.
Bum 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 bum.
So let's get into the movie. So spoilers going forward. What did you think?
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like your favorite of the three, or?
I think yes, because of the way that they did the ensemble cast.
Okay.
Obviously, the previous two installments were ensemble moments, but this one had an even wider cast.
Yeah.
And I feel like they did a really good job of giving everyone their moments to shine.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, I feel like because there were already 2 movies and everything, like
Things were established.
Yeah, we've been
Yeah.
introduced to the
True.
characters and, for the most part.
Yeah, and their motivations and
Yeah, so I think it just
some existing conflicts.
it opened it up for a bigger, better storyline overall.
To have a really nice, big, purple, blue, pink bow.
Yeah. So they did introduce some of the new VKs that went over. We already knew, oh my gosh, I forgot her name. The girl, Dizzy. We already knew Dizzy.
Oh, yeah.
From the second Descendants, who is the daughter of, the granddaughter of Lady Tremaine and the daughter of Drizella. And then, she was a VK that was added to Oridon's prep school. Then we had Smee, who has twins, which was the cutest thing in the world, seeing Smee bring out these 2 little twin boys named Squeaky and Squirmy.
Although, fun fact,
Okay.
they are not actual twins.
Oh, well, I guess, makeup and stuff can
No,
make
no.
them
Well,
look-
for sure.
Yeah.
But there's, I think of the Sprouse brothers, right?
Oh, sure.
Disney has casted twins before.
Yeah, but they
They
aren't.
were not actually twins.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So now we know.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved them. I thought they were so cute. And then, of course, Dr. Facilier and Celia, as we had mentioned.
That was really
previously.
cool.
Yeah, and then we were also introduced to Hades in this one, who is Mal's dad.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
Totally called it.
Yeah, so that would explain the purple-blue hair that we were seeing in trailers and stuff.
And if we all remember, the first trailer had
Yes.
blue, and she was like, Dad?
Yeah.
Boom. Hades.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. So
Duh.
cool. So cool.
Duh.
So what did you think about the story? So the story was that Audrey went crazy pretty much because Mal got engaged to Ben.
Mal became the queen, which is something that Audrey was supposed to be.
Yes.
Not only that, but
Audrey's the daughter of Sleeping Beauty.
but they were bringing more VKs over from the Isle of the Lost.
Yes.
So, lots of change happening in short order.
Yeah.
Difficult for people to deal with and grasp, especially when their whole life they're led to believe a certain thing is going to happen and then it doesn't.
Yeah.
So-
Not getting their fairy tale ending or something. It's different
Nice.
than that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she went crazy, stole the crown, stole Maleficent's scepter.
And for a switcheroo, the VKs become good. The Ardon girl became bad.
Yeah, she put everyone to sleep, turned people into stone.
Turned Ben into a beast.
Yeah.
Or what did you write down? Beast mode Ben?
Beast mode Ben.
Beast mode Ben. Hashtag.
Yeah. And then, Uma and Harry Hook.
I think Harry.
And then I never remember
Henry Hook.
Henry Hook. I never remember Gaston's kid's name.
Gil.
Okay,
That's
so
why I have the iPad pulled up right now.
yeah, because there's a lot to know.
No, there really is. Well, and so, quick pause on that.
Yeah, okay.
There is a lot to know. There's a book series to go along with this.
Yeah.
And a companion series of Mal's spell book and all
We did mention that, yeah, in the
but
first
all
half.
kinds of things
Just so
that
many
fill in the
details.
gaps because
Yeah.
they're really trying to expand this out to be a universe.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. So Uma and her henchmen come and
Her pirate friends.
over their differences eventually all work together with the other VKs to
They do.
get rid of, well, not get rid of, but knock out Audrey in a sense.
Yeah. Put her to sleep.
Yeah. So, and yeah, then Hades has to bring her back, and it's a whole like full circle event. And
Yep.
at
Mal
the end,
and Hades, like bridge that gap, bridge
Yeah.
that divide
Yeah.
of like the abandonment, the father issues.
good bridging the gap, because literally that's what
because
happens.
there was a bridge between Auradon and the Isle.
Yeah, which becomes Isle of the Lost. And
thank you.
so yeah, now at the end they break down the wall, and which is the barrier between the two,
And then everybody
can
all,
go
like-
back and forth.
Yep.
So that's the story.
What could go
Pretty
wrong?
much what happens.
That's the resolution.
Yeah. So obviously this is also. Well, no. Before we get into that, what did we think about sets and costumes?
Well, obviously, like, the bigger the budget,
Yeah.
the better everything is.
Yes.
Costumes, hair, makeup, sets, everything.
Yeah.
All of it was so amazing.
Yeah.
The colors were so vivid
Yeah.
and dynamic.
And you were
like,
saying that, like, why wasn't this one in theaters? Like, High School Musical 3 was in theaters.
Oh my god. Okay, ready, folks? High School Musical 3.
Oh my god.
Descendants 3. Woohoo!
You have not even seen all of High School Musical 3.
I don't need to.
Oh my god.
Don't need to.
Okay.
It's not as epic of a scale as this one. Why was
just-
this one not in theaters?
I think we're just not as
Go ahead.
invested in High
Go
School
ahead.
Musical. No, I'm agreeing with you and Descendants is a culmination of all of Disney, you know?
I know. Well,
So, like, it is
another
confusing that
another thing
it's
too.
not.
Let's give credit where credit is due. Without High School Musical, really,
yeah,
like,
we wouldn't have Descendants.
right, like the revival,
Right.
You know, the
Right.
musicalification of Disney Channel original movies, and like the splash that High School Musical made would not have given way to eventually this.
Yeah,
Descendants.
exactly.
It would not have happened.
Exactly.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
let's be real, Lemonade Mouth is the best. So,
Most underrated DCOM of all time. Anyway,
as far as musicals
back
go.
on topic.
But yeah, I was taking notes and stuff when watching this movie, and pretty much my notes just consist of like, wow, so and so's costume, holy crap, that person's hair, hearts, hearts, hearts.
Yeah, so many hearts. She literally
Like
wrote
I
a lot of
wrote at
hearts.
least 5 or 6 hearts
Yeah.
next to comments that I was writing down because
True.
I love the attention to detail on all of these characters.
It was like, it was an aesthetic experience.
Yeah.
Full on
Yeah.
aesthetic experience.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just
Pretty much like all the Instagram hair that you've ever seen and
yes.
loved and double tapped.
and like all the walls you want to take pictures in front of in Disney, like it's all of that.
That was this movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Although let's not give it all the credit in the world, right?
Okay.
We need to address the dragon issue.
What, the bad
Mal
CG?
as a dragon.
Well, what about it?
I'm just saying.
What?
Could have been better. The CG, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Budget, you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
I get it.
but like,
Maybe I'm spoiled because of Game of Thrones and like Lord of the Rings, but
yeah, I think you're spoiled, and I think it looked
do it.
totally
Tell
fine.
me how spoiled I
Yeah,
am. I'm
I
so
think
spoiled.
I think it looked fine.
I think it was fine for
it
the.
conveyed the
I know.
idea of the story. It didn't really take me out of it or anything.
Yeah,
I still,
that's true.
I still was fully invested,
True.
regardless. You know what does take you out?
What?
The talking dog.
Okay. By the way, the talking dog, named Dude, voiced by Bobby Moynihan.
Oh, maybe that's
does
why I
that
don't
make
like
sense?
it.
Wait, you don't like Bobby Moynihan? Oh,
No.
okay. No. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for
No,
that. We
he's-
don't have time
he's
for that.
fine.
It's okay.
I just
The talking dog. I know, right? It's okay. Obviously,
I-
we have to remember, movie is
Well-
geared towards folks younger than us.
Yes, but I do want to say that I think in the second one the dog was far more annoying. In this one, I thought it helped actually
They
move the story along.
Scaled him back
Yeah.
a bit and gave him more pointed conversation pieces
Yes.
and like helped to move. You're right.
Exactly,
Yeah,
he helped
story.
move the story along.
rather
He-
than being like, I'm a talking dog.
Exactly.
I sniff butts.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
honestly, in the second one, I felt like it took me out of the story, but this one it just helped the story flow and helped it
Let's
move.
just
So
be
I
real.
can't.
The second one was rough, but
Yeah.
it did lay the groundwork for this one to really come back and like knock it out of the park.
Right.
Like they put in a lot of They took a lot of risks in the second one, and it really paid off in this one.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, because we wouldn't have had the development of Uma and, like, her sidekicks and stuff, and I really love Uma.
Oh, man.
I love also Uma's hair. Like, the colors for
know.
Uma in this one are amazing. Like, the entire time I was like, I wonder if I can get that eyeliner, but also I can't pull it off, so it doesn't matter.
You're just like, I wonder if they sell a Descendants makeup palette for
I did say that.
adults.
Yeah. Well, because they did have Color Pop Cosmetics came out with a bunch of Disney villains makeup, and I think it would be cool if they did like maybe a junior set of like Descendants makeup that I would also buy. So, or like I've been seeing nail polish advertised to me that like changes colors and stuff like the certain VKs, and I was like, oh, maybe, but also like I know like it's so weird that little kid nail polish is showing up in my feed probably, but I should just buy it.
Probably.
Okay. But also I want to mention, as far as sets go, we got to go into Hades' Lair and Facilier's Arcade, which both were awesome.
And arcade.
Yeah, I loved that idea. Like, how brilliant is that? Because, like, he's a trickster and stuff, and arcade games just take your money.
Right, he's going to swindle you out of your money.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved, too, when he saw his daughter, and he's like, so what's your hustle?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So great.
Yeah, there were so many quips and, like, lines and stuff that, like, if you know the Disney movies, you totally get them. And it was great.
Absolutely.
They also had, like, some little bits of throwback songs, like when Mal was proposed to by Ben and stuff.
Did I mention?
I loved it. It was adorable. Since we're going to start talking a little bit about songs, what was your favorite song?
Oh, what did I write down?
You wrote down Queen of Mean.
Queen of Mean.
Yes.
So good. So this was Audrey's, like, pretty much, like...
Power
Hades,
ballad.
Hades has No Fury, like... would have been Queen Scorned, right?
Sure. Okay.
That's what Audrey's song was all about, was how like she was meant to have this life and she didn't get it. So now she's turning bad to get what she wants, and this time she don't need no man to wear a crown.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, she just like went and took the crown, her hair changed, her costume changed, her makeup changed, and like she went from bad to badass. Yeah. So, and I was just like, this is awesome. Like, kill it, girl. But also don't kill anyone, because it's a Disney Channel original movie.
I don't think anyone died.
No one died.
Okay, no one died.
It's a very, like, G-rated movie.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that was my favorite song. What was yours?
My favorite song was Do What You Gotta Do, which was the duet with Hades and Mal, and I loved it.
That was a really good one. It was like a rock ballad. Like, it was
it was like the musical song of the movie.
Yep, totally was.
Yeah, and like the choreography and everything.
You always love the musical ones, like the first one with Kristen Chenoweth.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Yep.
I
love the musical ones.
Yeah, they just get me so immersed in the story.
True.
You know, like they don't pull you out of like,
No.
okay, I'm watching like some people dance and sing. Like they just help the story move along, and that's why I think I liked it so much. Although most of the time I just was like, that's that guy from American Horror Story who like killed his parents and stuff. Like, this is nuts.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Like, but yeah, what about choreography? Because you did mention Kenny Ortega in the first half of our podcast.
Yeah,
so what did you think?
Slayed it again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite choreographed song?
I believe I did. I don't know the names, so what did I write down?
You wrote down One Kiss.
One Kiss.
Which, no surprise,
Yup.
it's the Evie song.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
you love the Evie song.
It's Sophia Carson, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? No, I thought it was, what I really liked about it with the choreography was how Mal and Uma played into it as well.
Oh, yeah,
because, like,
true.
that really came across, and I really appreciated that relationship. Like, Mal's her best friend, so she's like, oh my god, my best friend's in love.
Yeah.
Dopey's son is asleep from the spell, and of course, True Love's kiss, as Uma points out, will wake him up.
Yes, and they've been dating, but they haven't said love yet.
So Evie goes through this whole thing. Does he love me? Does he love me not?
Yeah.
And like from the side view, Mal's all like, oh my god, my best friend, does she love him? Does she not? And Uma's like, we don't have time for this.
Yeah, get it on, like get it moving.
Kiss him, and we're gonna find out. Let's go.
Yeah.
Which was so fun. So I really liked like the indecision, aspect of dancing around the issue with Evie.
Yeah.
Mal being like the friend that's
And
like,
the
oh my god, like
metaphor
what's happening?
of dancing around the issue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally dancing around it. And it would just be like, we don't have time for this.
Yeah.
Which may be a slight thing because Uma, being the daughter of Ursula, kiss the girl, kiss the boy,
Oh.
may be there. But anyway, might be stretching a little bit. But
Yeah,
I
no, I think
really
you are.
I like that thing. It was fun, it was cute, like
But
it was great.
also the ending of the choreography where he was still asleep and
Yes, he's asleep and she's like dancing with him. Like that was
yeah,
cool.
she like pulls him up and they like dance around, but he's still sleeping.
Yeah.
It was really fun and really creative. I really enjoyed that
I
one
liked
too.
it. I thought it was really clever.
Yeah, for sure.
What was yours?
My favorite was Night Falls because
Mm-hmm.
also one of my other favorite ones that was choreographed was from the second one. When they're all on the pirate boat and stuff and like fighting. It was very reminiscent of that, but now they were together fighting against a bunch of knights that were brought to life, which I thought was really cool.
So suits of armor, we'll
Yes,
say. Not
yeah.
actual
Yeah, sorry,
knights.
suits of armor
Suits of armor
were brought to life.
animated, brought to life by Audrey.
Yes.
To attack the VKs who
Yes.
have recently tried to like make an alliance.
Exactly.
So they were put to the test.
Yeah, and so there was a lot of like sword fighting and like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and like they rolled off the backs of some of them, and there were swords in it, and
Plus, just the knights too. I think did an awesome job of like dancing and stuff.
So like what I really liked about that
Yeah.
is how they put a spell on the suits of armor, and they danced, and then the suits of armors danced back to them the same way. So
Yes,
that was
that's
kinda
how
cool.
they ended up defeating them, was making them dance until they dropped, which I thought was really fun. So they would like each do some of their own signature, like the VKs would do some of their signature moves,
Yep.
and then they had to do them as well, and then eventually they just fell down from dancing, and I thought that was really cool.
It was super cool.
Yeah, so I loved all the songs though, honestly. I would say that, well, I haven't listened to this soundtrack a bunch. I was waiting to watch it in the movie, so I can't say that it's my favorite soundtrack of the three yet.
Another thing too, though, is before Friday, the release date, they did have 2 songs available to preview and listen to.
Yeah, the main one.
So I know the opening song.
Yeah.
But I haven't had the chance to
Which, and I thought that was fair to listen to because they kept showing the music video on the Disney Channel, so I figured
True.
that was fair game.
True.
Yeah,
True.
The VK one. I can't remember the name of it.
Good to be bad?
Yes, Good to Be Bad. That was the one, and we just could not stop listening to that one. But
If you got pride, raise your V's up high.
Yeah,
Wave them wide.
it's similar
side
to
side,
Rotten
feel
to the Core
vibe.
and Wicked. So many
There's
ways.
so many ways to be wicked.
Yeah, so like that's like their main opener song, and I loved the choreography of that one too. That was like
totally.
awesome, and their ending song was super awesome too. So I don't know.
Can I like throw you way off track?
Yeah, do it.
What do you feel about Ben's facial hair? Just kidding. We don't have to answer that. So was that it about like choreography and music? I think that was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I really don't have
Solid installment.
Yeah. It's definitely one I'm gonna want to watch again. It's one I'm going to definitely listen to the soundtrack a bunch.
Oh, totally.
And I'm just gonna keep hoping
It's Disney.
that,
It's well produced. Duh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep hoping that Descendants just keeps becoming
I know.
bigger because
Is this it now?
I
Is
don't
this
want
the
it to
end?
be because I really love it, and I think I'm
Here's
so
the-
sad we're not going to any of the Descend dance parties because if they have like the walls with graffiti that you could take Instagram pictures in front of
Live
and like
evil.
yeah, just
Ugh.
like all that stuff. I love it so much,
Yep.
and I don't want it to go away. So
That's an interesting point. Let me give my perspective. So now, obviously, we'll say, like, with Cameron
Yes.
not being around anymore, and with the way that the third one ended, does this franchise have a future?
what if Disney Plus does like a VK, like younger kids in Oregon prep type of experience, like a show?
So like a VKTNG.
Yes,
The next generation
It's a
of
Star Trek play.
VKs. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think the main, and I think you're right, because I think the main, the top 4
yeah.
VKs, like, that can't proceed anymore with Cameron at this point. And
Yeah.
let's be real too, like, Sophia, Dove, and I love his name, Boo Boo.
Boo-boo.
Oh, slap his stupid face. And Boo Boo, I think they're like at this point too, they're probably looking for the next thing, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's done.
Or maybe not Boo Boo. Maybe he's the one that sticks around, or Sophia or
Fine.
something, where
Whatever.
there's cameos.
But I'm just saying, like, I think with the main four, the top four, I think that's clothespin now. Like that's done.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree with you.
Yeah.
There is a future there, not
Yeah.
necessarily with these marquee movies, but possibly with like a mini series
Yes.
or an animated series or whatever.
Right.
You know,
Right.
to make the story continue, but not as the main installments.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that's exactly what's going to happen, just because High School Musical was always discussed as becoming a TV series, and that just never happened.
Yeah.
But I think with this, it can totally happen, and it can continue because
Right.
people love it.
Well, and another thing too is, High School Musical was its own creation. But this is literally Disney villains.
Yes, exactly.
It's totally synergistic.
Yeah.
And going off of established, existing, and well-loved
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
So, totally.
Yeah.
Especially two of the villains After Hours, right?
Yeah.
They're totally trying to, let's amp up the villains.
Well, and everybody's just been wanting that forever. That's why everyone
know.
says, I want a villains park. Like, it is just what people want.
Might be a fifth part.
So,
Anyway. What?
yeah. So watch for Disney's announcement, because apparently there's rumors about something big coming.
There's
and
rumors.
Universal did announce another gate, so...
They did.
But
Rushed it out there. Who
to
knows
get
why?
it back on track,
Back on track.
I want to say, are we done talking about Descendants? Because there was a trailer. Not really. There was like a tease. Yeah, want to talk about it? Zombies 2.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Ugh.
We freaking love zombies. Like, love it.
A rom-zom. A zom-com.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Zoms
a
vs. proms.
romantic zombie comedy.
I know. Oh my god. I loved the first one so much.
And the second one, it said coming 2020. Like,
2020.
literally, it was just, like, a bunch of, like, cheering noises, and then, like, the
and then we
pink
saw
and
the
green.
Z, and I, held Mindy. I'm like, oh my god,
Yes.
oh my god, oh my god. And
Yes.
it said Zombies too.
Yes, and it said coming 2020, and I was like, oh, I can't wait, because that's, like, a year from now. But, like, I love zombies, so...
Zombies was so good.
I'm really excited about it.
I'm really excited for Zombies too as well.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen the first Zombies, we both highly recommend it. It's awesome with Meg Donnelly from American Housewife, if you watch that, and then also Milo Manheim, who
Did Dancing with the
was
Stars.
on Dancing with the Stars, yeah, because of his Zombies fame. I don't know what else he was in, but yeah, I think I'm really excited. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of really awesome stuff coming.
yeah.
And obviously, we already said it too, but with the High School Musical Renaissance, Kenny Ortega, all that stuff,
Yeah.
it's all
Well,
been...
Kenny Ortega did Zombies too.
Well, right, that's what I mean.
Zombies as well.
Right, so that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, it's all been slam dunks with them. So,
Yeah.
I think Descendants 3, T3 was
Mm-hmm.
a slam dunk. I think Zombies 2, Z2 is going to be really good as well. So,
Yeah.
I just think they're doing such a really great job of having the talent, showcasing the talent all across the board. On screen, off screen, choreographers, actual talent as well, singing, dancing, all of it. I think
agree.
costumes, makeup, design.
Oh, yes.
It's like a golden
I'm just
age.
so obsessed
it's the
with
golden,
the costumes
right,
and stuff
it's
and the makeup.
Right, it's the
So
golden
obsessed.
age of Disney Channel original movies at this point.
Yeah.
They were always
They were always
they were
great,
near and
but-
dear to our hearts,
Yeah,
right?
Smart
I mean,
House.
but they were hokey and they were kind of lame. But now they're just
You're lame.
well, obviously, we're doing a podcast about spooky stuff, reviewing
know.
Descendants 3 as
Oh my gosh.
32-year-old adults.
I know.
Yes, we're lame. So I just think that I'm really looking forward to it. I think this one was a solid installment.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
What?
would this be on our 13 Nights of Halloween?
No.
I know,
Because that
I
would
know,
be
I know. It's not a
freeform.
Halloween movie.
We do have an episode coming out with our favorite or our ideal 13 Nights of Halloween movies. So that's what Mike was referring to, but that won't be coming out for a little while. So watch for that if you're interested in that.
I'm just spoiling it, or am I teasing it?
You're teasing it a little.
Okay.
So.
Is that everything we have to say? Check your notes real quick.
Yeah, no,
That's everything?
Yeah, I think I've said everything I need to say, other than if you're listening to us on iTunes and you like what we're doing, please give us a 5-star review. And also...
Write a couple nice words.
Yeah.
Or also, we take constructive criticism.
Yeah. And we're on Podbean, and we're now on YouTube, and
Instagram.
Yeah, but if you want to just, like, have updates and pictures and things, you can check out Instagram and Facebook for those. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just, let us know. Love us, hate us, suggestions, recommendations. We'd love to hear from you guys.
I just wanted to throw that out there, because I haven't done it in a while.
Hashtag shameless plug.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, that's it. Thank you, Spookers.
Bye.